Yes, sir. We live. Oh, for real. As soon as I go live too, that's funny. Y'all give me a second, y'all. No worries. No worries, y'all. We straight. All right, all right. What's going on, everybody, man? This your boy Louis. Welcome to the show. BS News. Just another segment. And we just gonna be talking about Lil Durk, man. It's been what? Almost a week, bro. Like 4 or 5 days. And yo, the algorithm's pushing Lil Durk very hard right now, man. I mean, it's just looking like his situation ain't good at all, bro. It's actually sad, but hey, it's just another day for a content creator to make some money. So let's get straight to it. You feel me? What we got today? Let's see. I'm finna pull up some. Oh yeah. What it say? OTF Jam snitched on Lil Durk. Now he got the same charges as Larry who? Larry Hoover got murdered. What?
Yo, yo, yo.
Hold on, y'all. Y'all give me a second. Let me set my shit up real quick. Yeah, check it out real quick, man. I'm finna show you my setup right quick, man. Oh no, I can't really. It's all good. I'm gonna show y'all another day. All right, let me put that shit on the headsets. All right.
Um, Lil Durk got the same charges, the same exact charges Larry Hoover got. That is
Oh no, that's wild. I didn't even know that. That mean he ain't never coming out, man. I think Larry Hoover been locked up like over 50 years. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. I'm gonna just let him keep talking, man.
crazy.
That is crazy.
That is crazy. They trying to make Dirk like a Larry Hoover. What's going on, man? Like
He had the money. He had the power.
for real. But to be honest with y'all peep how it go, man. They let Dirk sit around on these streets,
For years.
being negative, dissing niggas, and da 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 da. They let you do that. They let you do that. They let you think that this was what you doing. Well, I ain't gonna say let you think. They let you do the devil work, right? They want you to do the devil work to keep people dead in the communities, to keep letting people die in the communities, right? But have y'all noticed this the same way they did Jeff Ford and a lot of other people?
What they do?
When they
King
see
Yellow.
that man pushing peace, unity, or whatever he was doing, becoming a Muslim, switching up the narrative, all of a sudden these people come for you. Murder will hire. Ooh, y'all better open your eyes and pay attention, bro. I don't just be talking to talk. I talk because I know what I know.
He ain't bullshit, man. For those who don't know, man, King Yella, he was the first one to push peace back in 2015 or 2016. Ended up getting shot on the block trying to push peace. I don't know if y'all remember that clip. I'm probably gonna put the clip on here, you know what I'm saying, after the edit or whatever, but it was a clip of him in the dashiki, bro, preaching the word, bro, just preaching positivity using the block. Ended up getting shot, man. Honestly, I heard Charleston White say that I heard him say that it would have been better for Lil Durk to push peace with King Yella. And now that I think about it, yeah, it's probably true because when it comes to FYBJ, man, you can't really tell if he's serious or he playing. He just be trolling or whatnot. So yeah, Charleston White ain't lie, bro. He ain't lie in this situation. It's crazy. The fact that King Yella's here just leading the charge when it comes to talking about Lil Durk now, because they ops, you know what I'm saying? Lil Durk making all type of money off this guy now. Oh, I'm sorry. King Yella's making all type of money off Lil Durk right now, bro. I've been watching his views, bro. It's been shooting up, bro. I'm talking about like 200%. Like usually he'll drop something that only get like no more than 10,000 views, bro. But lately, bro, they be hitting 50, 60, 100. Boy, going up, man. But if anybody gonna talk about this, it should be King Yella, bro, because he was the first one to push peace.
When they see you doing good and they seeing you trying to make the communities good and trying to change stuff, you gotta watch out. J Man gotta watch out. I gotta watch out. Tay Savage gotta watch out. People have to watch out when they see you, knowing that we come from poverty and come from coming from a piece of shit ass community. Not I'm saying that we are, but the
Drink
community,
your
the
water.
places that we grew up in, below poverty, the shit, the trenches that don't look nothing compared to these other people with money. It looks nothing the same. But at the end of the day, we love where we come from. Like I love 1238 West 74th Street. I love 74th Street. I love Ada. I love the Stag. I loved everything. You know what I'm saying? I loved where I was at, man. I loved it. It was regular to me. It seemed regular. But as I got older, I noticed that this is not regular. This is not how I'm supposed to live. This is not how we supposed to live. So when you living like that, they'll let you because they know you're gonna die. They know sooner or later you're gonna die. You're gonna end up in jail because you're gonna end up doing some stupid.
Facts, man. I feel as though, bro, they just let y'all, just kill each other, bro. And towards the end, that's when the FBI want to come and swoop everybody up, man. But they gonna let us do our own dirty work, bro. It's crazy. It just makes it easier for the FBI. You know what else is crazy is just I don't know, man. This is wild. Like 2024 been a wild year for the FBI. Like they've been winning. They've been coming after everybody, bro. They done got Pee Wee Longway. They done got Young Thug. They got him 2 years ago, but still he's going through trial right now, bro. They just locking everybody up, man. Everybody, man, even the dude, there was a 17-year-old kid that was signed to OTF, you know what I'm saying? They just picked him up. And a couple of days ago, he was on live talking about some, bro, if this what OTF got going on, I don't want to be part of it. Like he gave back his chain and everything, and the police still came and got him. It's crazy, man. They picking everybody up, man. Rap ain't fun. If you gonna come in with that gangster persona, bro, you better make sure it's an act, bro, because yeah, they're not playing with nobody, man. They love this social media. Like that's what kills me. Like we so quick to get on social media, man. Thank God I matured, because I ain't gonna lie, I used to be a little wild myself, but ain't no telling what would have happened if me and my peoples would have made it, bro. We'd probably be in the same situation. So I'm kind of glad that things panned out the way that they did. But I don't know. Can you really feel sorry for Dirk? He did that to himself, man. Freedom, man. But this is crazy. He about to be sitting there for a while, bro. You know what I mean? That just shows you can have all the money in the world. That ain't gonna get you out of nothing, bro. Especially when it comes to the feds. Phew. He compared him to Larry Hoover, bro. They got the same charges, murder for hire. And from what I'm hearing, they're trying to add more charges to it, man. That's crazy.
Stuff. They're gonna lock you away. They're gonna lock you in a. You're gonna be somewhere. Something gonna happen to you. But open your eyes, man. They ain't come get Lil Durk until he start trying to change and become a better person and allowing forgiveness and things like that.
I think they was gonna get him regardless. You know what I'm saying? Whether he decided to change his act or not, he done did one too many crimes, bro. They've been watching him for the past year and a half. This investigation started almost 2 years ago, y'all. He was done for, bro. And he had a whole lot of rats in his circle, so that don't make it no better, bro. You can't trust nobody nowadays.
They don't want you when you're doing bad. They want you when you're doing good. They don't want you when you're in the hood.
Hmm.
They want you when you're in the burbs. They want you when you got everything. See, one thing the feds don't do,
What they gonna do,
they
Yellow?
let you get everything so they could take everything from you. They will let you get that. Because if you don't die before then, if you don't end up in jail before then, okay, look what he's doing. He's people doing the devil work.
Hey man, if y'all can hear me in the chat, man, type something in, you know what I'm saying? Just type a one if you can hear me real quick. Let me know everything's good. My levels is good. Appreciate y'all for watching.
Dirk was doing the devil work, rapping, talking about killing and da 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 da, and keeping the music is brainwashing you. Zombie, mind control, spell,
Salute,
the
salute.
spell. These labels don't care about us. You think the label care about you? The label don't care about you. They don't care if you die. Nothing. They put in life insurance. They signed it. They want you to keep making this music, man.
Nah, real talk, man. At this point, man, they need to start coming after these labels, man, because somebody's profiting. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, somebody put money in Lil Durk's pockets to continue with this foolery, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ended up in somebody's demise, bro. Everybody lost in this situation, bro. Y'all know, they say Young Thug was taking care of 200 people, bro. 200. How many people you think Lil Durk was taking care of, bro? It is over, man. I don't know, man. I just hope he can make it out of this, But like I said earlier, ain't no money in this world that could save you at this point, bro. We just gonna have to see, man. It's gonna be a Hail Mary. It's gonna be a miracle.
We'll just see what Fat Trail just said. Fat Trail say, man, he turned deals down and woo woo because they wanted him to make gang banging music and kill, shoot him up, and he didn't want to rap like that. He just wanted to make music. That's what they want. All this shit in cahoots, man. The police, the internet, the record labels, the casinos, everything, all type of stuff is in cahoots with each other, man. To keep you broke and keep you down and keep you fucked up and keep you at a certain place. Like no growth. No growth. You think you getting bigger and bigger and bigger, more money, more money, more money. You doing the devil work. You working for the devil. You doing the devil work. Eventually, guess what? You're gonna be down there with him. You're gonna be down there with the devil, bro.
Yeah, Dirk must feel in hell right now, bro. Nigga, just a week ago, homie was chilling, you know what I'm saying, in his mansion, you know what I mean, looking at all his fleet of cars. Now he in the cell, bro. Probably in the cell, bro. A little fucking closet, man. Metal sheets, metal everything. Boy, I know that nigga stressing right now. Hey, at the very least, you could tell he was sober, so he ain't going through no withdrawals or nothing. But it ain't nothing like being at home, bro. For real, man. Nigga rather be broke in the real world than be rich in a jail cell. Period.
The devil ain't never loved nobody. The streets ain't never loved nobody. The labels don't love nobody. The fans definitely don't love you. They hate when they see a black brother doing good, man. If you think about every person that tried to do something, either was sacrificed, killed, whatever, or locked up, man. Locked up, man. They don't want nobody. Come on, man. They gave Jeff, the government gave Jeff for $1 million, whatever. They gave him grants and all loans and everything to do something.
And took him
And he
down.
wouldn't have tried to buy whatever he tried to buy. But they did it on purpose because they knew he was going to fuck up. They knew he wasn't going to take that money and go do the right thing with it. They knew it. They knew it. It's all manipulation. This all finesse. It's all a game that these people play. Y'all don't notice. Y'all don't notice. Big Dirt.
That's Lil Durk's father.
Big Dirt under Larry Hoover, right? Back in the day. Now who they come get? Lil Dirt. What happened? They freed Big Dirt. You think the feds like Dirt? He ain't telling Larry Hoover. Big Dirt. You out living your life, having a ball. Your son, the biggest famous rapper. Guess what? We finna put him under the telescope. We watching your son. We finna knock your son off.
Nah, Yella talking that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think he a goofy, but nah, he know what he talking about, man. It's crazy. Yeah, the feds wanted Dirt, bro. They didn't care which one, bro. They trying to end the bloodline. You know what I'm saying? They just want to stop the money. Lil Durk was too rich, man. I really feel like Lil Durk should have left it alone after King Von died. You know what I mean? For one, he got out that jam. Remember, Lil Durk and King Von, they had got indicted for something. I forgot whether it was shooting somebody, some type of. It wasn't the murdered person then died. You know what I mean? But at the end of that case, everything got blamed on King Von. I just felt like that was a reset button for King. I mean, for Dirk. You know what I mean? Man, I just wish Dirk would have just, Sometimes you let these fans get to your head, bro. Like you gotta remember, these niggas be at home on the computer. Like me, I could type anything. You know what I mean? Slide for Vaughn, slide for Vaughn. After a million comment, they're gonna get to you. They're gonna get to you, bro. But you just gotta be stronger than that. Vaughn fucked up. I keep saying Vaughn. Dirk messed up, man. He messed up. I mean, he woke up eventually. You know, he smartened up, but I guess it was just too late, y'all.
Either way it go. You just came home a couple years. You was gone 30 years. Your son 32. Guess what? You just got to spend a year or two with your son, 2-3 years with your son on the streets. Now they finna murder with hire. Same shit with Larry Hoover wearing wires and Dixon Correctional. It's all the same repeated thing. No matter what. Once you think you the biggest, all that biggest, you want to be the biggest. Ain't nobody bigger than the system, man. You're not bigger than the feds. You're not bigger than the what? The feds and them big gangs, bro. They looking at that shit. Who? You? You think you could play with me out here in these streets? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna wipe that little baby. Your ass is going down, sir. You're going down. We're gonna figure out any way to get you down, man.
And they did just that, y'all. That's crazy, man. What y'all think about this OTF Jam character, bro? That's wild, man. Hey, if y'all want some more news, bro, about this, Lil Durk situation, man, y'all gotta check out my homeboy Urban Artificial, Urban AI. You know what I'm saying? He coming up, man. Y'all make sure to subscribe, bro. You know what I'm saying? He just dropped some fire content, bro. Y'all make sure to check it out, bro. He keeping y'all updated, man. Run the views up, man. Run them up, run them up. Now let's go back. Let's see. This is a research show, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really write no topics or nothing. I just knew that it was gonna be flooded with Lil Durk. Lil Durk just been taking over the algorithm lately, bro. This is OTF Jam right here, man. I want to see some videos of OTF Jam with Lil Durk. Chill. Let's see.
For now.
Hey,
Count this much.
Tell them what's going on, Jam. Right there, this dude right here, that's OTF Jam. They're saying that he's a rat. I don't know. He's been trying to clear his, he's just been trying to clear himself lately, man, but we never know. According to what I've heard today, there's multiple snitches, multiple rats, so ain't no telling, man. But y'all seen that picture of him with a McDonald's bag or something like that? I don't know, but I'm gonna play that next.
Yeah. Hey, you know what's so crazy though? Motherfucker be sitting up there doing all this, sneak this and internet games and all this. Up some money, do something. Like we winning, bro.
You could tell this when he first got out too. You know what I'm saying? Popping his shit. That's why it's hard for me to believe that he really snitch on him, but you never know, man. He might have got trouble. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling, man. Yeah, y'all. Shout out to Urban AI. Y'all make sure y'all tap in, bro.
I can do it. Whatever it is I want to do, I can do it. Just not what I want to do. What I want. Y'all can't do that, bro. Goof,
bro. Got out what?
You know that.
How many you did off?
How many years I did it now?
Yeah, that's your last bit. 12.
12.
That boy popped out 12 years. Yeah. So much money. We really just getting that in order to just figure out the lanes, man, boy.
Feels so good, man. 2 lawyers, man.
I tell him about the building you got.
Damn, nigga bought him a house, a car, a business. Apparently, nigga say he got a building, y'all. Damn, bro. For him to snitch on Dirk, that's kind of hard to believe. But you know, there's more paperwork coming. You know what I'm saying? The investigation sure ain't over. You know what I mean? They just got Dirk only because he tried to flee the scene, bro. I believe if Dirk would have stayed, man, he probably would have been the last nigga to get picked up. Yup.
Everything.
Man, it's closed on the building, man. We ain't fucking around.
You know that we did it.
For now.
Man, we got OTF Jam. It look like he bit the cheese, y'all. Here it is, man. They got him on candid camera. You might as well go ahead and smile, my boy.
Hey. Do y'all think this is a Photoshop, man? I feel like it is. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I've seen this picture before, but yo, if they did Photoshop, they did a good job. Cause yo, this shit look real as
Ain't no
hell.
excuses. Ain't no getting out of this. Man, this dude took a 10-piece nugget meal. He got the sauce. He done ate the fries. He still got the bag in his hand. You know,
Bet,
they ain't feeding them boys this in prison. That
bet.
food ain't nothing like McDonald's. Trust me. I know. I got partners locked up. And
Yeah, that's crazy right there, man. My homie told me to go check Twitter out, man. So let's go do that. Yeah, they probably got better videos. Shout out to Urban AI. You already know. Now. Yes, sir. You already know. There's a research show. Research. What? Oh, wow. My folks, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Ghana. Damn, they out here already representing. Damn, this ain't free dirt, man. Damn, in the trenches, nigga, in the real hood. That's wild. Let's see though. They got my boy in Ghana. Me tonight with India after snitching Lil Durk down. Y'all niggas some hoes. Me when they sense Lil Durk before he gets up. Tripping. Let's see, man.
With Banks' attorney and his father. Another hearing. Outside court, we tried to speak with Banks' attorney and his father. They declined to say anything about the charges against Banks or the upcoming hearing. Another hearing.
Yeah, man, these news reporters and paparazzis be like vultures, nigga. Shit, wow. What this is. India Royale was spotted at court to support her man, Lil Durk. That's crazy. Oh yeah, I definitely want to check out Trenches News. Yo, matter of fact, I heard Trenches News was on live with goddamn with DJ Academics. That's definitely something I had on my list. Yeah, we gonna come back to this, yo. We gonna come back to this. You know, Trenches News gonna have the tea. That nigga so funny. Where we at? Let's see. I'm pretty sure. Where's that video of Act? Oh yeah, Myron used to work for Homeland Security. Yeah, let's check it out.
Espionage charge, which is very serious, right? So the point I'm trying to make is it depends on the charge, the country that he goes to, the relations between that country and our country, how our Secretary of State does. There's a lot of geopolitical bullshit. So FBI said, fuck that. We don't want to deal with it. And it could take years sometimes depending on who it is, the charge, and where they are. So if he went to Bali, right, if there's an extradition treaty, it might be a little bit easier. If there's no extradition treaty, it might be a bit harder.
So, okay. All right. Maybe you should have dipped. Trenches, what up, bro? You here? Could you hear me?
Yeah, hey, first of all, I want to say, man, shout out to my Mod Squad, man, and Long Live Duck. And then my second thing I want to say, man, the guy who up on your channel, bro, he disrespected me, bro. He don't even know me, bro. Like, I was in the streets, I've been shot, all type of shit. You don't know nothing about me, bro. Just to get up on here and just to be like, oh, man, he did this, he did that. Long Live Duck. And I'm standing on it. Hey,
so why you
anyways, I want to do an interview with you, man, because it sounds like dude right here from Des Plaines, Illinois, and he talking shit. He don't need know nothing about none of these guys. Like, I know these guys' parents. Most of these guys who died in the drill, I know their parents, not just them, not just no fan. I know their parents, their grandparents. We talk on a project deal. Old Block side and Tuckerville side. Most of us from the low end. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, as far as what you talking about, dude, like, you can mix me with that shit. Hey, but anyways, Lil Durk now, man, they done, bro. They done had they circus. They done ran around like mad dogs, bro. You know what I'm saying? They done beat all these motherfucking cases. And like the federal agent said, they ain't dropping nothing, man. These guys running around, oh, man, they dropped our case. We did it. Nah, man, drop your case. It's called state on leave, man. The state is on leave. They either ain't got no charges or they just gonna put it off. Or the feds told them to put it off. You know what I'm saying? They done ran around long enough, man.
No, that's true. From what I heard, man, the feds about to open up every single skeleton in the man closet, bro. By me saying that, I mean they about to open up every state case he's ever had, bro. That's wild. That's wild. That's a nigga worst nightmare, y'all.
Could have been smarter than that, man.
And by the way,
a top 10 rapper.
Hey, so Trenches, and by the way, my man Myron's in here too, just to kind of get everybody up to speed. So Trenches News is someone he's definitely sympathetic towards Duck. He testified in the Duck trial, and he basically said he did it because he felt that the death of Duck was just like there needed to be justice, and I get.
Is he gonna say the fact that he got paid? You know what I mean, for being a cooperant for over 10 years? You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna spill it, nigga, spill it all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Trenches News. I ain't got no issue with the man. We gonna let y'all know the full background. You know what I mean? Yes, he did cooperate against Lil Durk. Well, against the OTF 5, or was it? Oh no, O Block 5. In the killing of FBG Duck. You know what I mean? Him, FBG Butter. I wonder what's going on with Butter, man. God damn. You see, one minute the internet loves you, the next, man, they dispose of you, bro. I hope that man come out too, because he funny, especially when it comes to this content shit. Niggas could talk about him all day, but let's get back to the video.
That now, I've been watching, or at least I watched even on stream of you talking about this. You predicted this 7 months ago. How did you know that all this was going to come raining down on Durk? You said specifically, the empire is going to come crumbling down. What information did you have before?
I mean, it's just obvious, man. Durk been on a lot of blocks in Chicago, and every block that he been on, he abandoned. They kill. They go to jail. Ain't no lawyers. Ain't none of that. You see the O Block 5, you see C-Day them, you see all the rest of these guys. D-Rose, it's a lot of guys, bro. D-Rose is actually innocent, bro. And everybody know it, but he in there doing 40 years, man. Ain't nobody trying to help these guys. Eventually, somebody won't out. Eventually, gonna get caught up. Durk, he should have been smarter than that. And when you get money, bro, and this to everybody, all the people out there, when you get your money, man, run with it. Because if you got some legit money, and you hanging with some gang members, man, it's using your money to funnel a criminal enterprise.
Hey, so you had connected the dots with the other murder for hire, which, by the way, so this is the original murder for hire. So there was a murder for hire federal charge filed in Illinois for two guys, and I sent Myron the case, and one of these guys, their name is something Wilson, and the other guy's name is like Powell. How did you know, and how did you connect this to, OTF, or you connected this to Durk? Obviously,
because his ass a rat. That's why. No, I'm just fucking with y'all.
We know now. Apparently, the guy who got killed by these two guys they were accused, or actually that guy was accused of killing D-Thing. But how did you know?
Nah, it's just the streets, just being from the streets. If you type in from the streets, like. What the internet don't know, but if nobody knows something about it, bro, like the streets talk, bro. Like everybody in the streets know who murdered all these guys.
Really?
But you know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody talking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's for real, bro. Like the streets know. Like somebody could get killed in the neighborhood. If nobody know, the streets know who got killed.
So,
and that's how it's just been for the last 14 years. And then the police, when a person died, like Vaughn, they just pile them up with bodies. They just pile him up. He did this to close the case.
And by the way, so let me ask you this question too, because you were so accurate. So I watched this video 7 months ago, and you said, hey, around August, we're going to find out who paid for this murder.
Yeah, I think Trenches News knew about it because, he's been working with the FBI. You know what I'm saying? He's been working with the feds, bro. Come on now. For over 10 years, they probably let him know, like, hey, we're going to be coming to get, buddy. So he's been promoting this shit for years, really. Academics talking about 7 months ago. I've been hearing him saying this for over 2 years. They're going to come get you. They're going to get Durk. And he done spoke it into existence, yo.
How the hell did you know it was going to come out around this time? How do you know?
Man, it's just you just pay attention. I be on the federal sites and all that. You just gotta watch, man. Like they had a reward out for these guys. who got the indictment. They been had a reward out for him and everything. They've been on the run. They put their pictures out of shit. And if you know them, if you know them once you see them, like once they run across them, then he's like, oh yeah, it's just a matter of time.
Interesting. So let me ask you this, and I guess I'm going to bring Myron into this. So Myron, you here, brother?
Yeah, I am. I just have my mic muted.
No, Myron, that is the guy from Fresh and Fit. You know what I'm saying? The light skinned nigga, the nigga to be doing all the talking. He also used to be an agent for Homeland Security, so he definitely know what he talking about.
Oh, so what I wanted to ask you is that, so if we're seeing two separate murder for hire charges that possibly could involve Durk, is this a type of situation you would consolidate, especially if there's other, either attempted shootings and other stuff, maybe guns, drugs, whatever. Would it make sense to consolidate all of this under a RICO charge that's a superseding indictment?
Yeah, so really good question. So they have two choices here. They can either consolidate it and do this all under RICO, right? But I want to be very clear about this. RICO cases are not easy to prosecute because you have to get a Department of Justice approval from headquarters, right? And you got to push it through your chain of command. So it's not necessary. I don't think that they're going to have time, because keep in mind they arrested Durk on a criminal complaint, which gives them roughly 10 to 14 days to indict him. Because a criminal complaint never suffices as a formal charge. They need to indict him at some point. So I don't know if they'll have the indictment ready with racketeering statutes in time for that. But I absolutely think that the door is open for them to do a RICO charge in the future, because obviously this organization needs elements that are required under RICO, racketeering activity, which we already have a murder for hire, which would suffice. Now, if I'm not mistaken, a RICO might need 2 or 3 different crimes to suffice, but they can easily probably establish how these guys are involved in maybe drug trafficking, shootings, any of this other stuff. They could probably tie the FBG Duck murder to this. So I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't pursue a RICO in the future, but they don't necessarily have to. And I don't know if they'll have one in time by the time they have to get Durk indicted, but they can absolutely do that in the future with a superseding indictment if they choose to do that. The biggest thing is they need to prove that it's an enterprise, a criminal enterprise, and they need to prove crimes that fall under the racketeering statutes, which murder absolutely qualifies, drug trafficking, extortion, any of these types of organized criminal activities typically.
Hey, so I want to ask a question, and we could have Trenches answer this, and then you could answer it afterwards, Myron. There is the rumor that's going around that there's an individual that goes by the name of OTF Jam, and they're saying that he wore a wire. Now, I'm thinking we're in motherfucking 2024. Why wear a wire? You could just put your phone on the table and record the whole motherfucking call. A wire seems mad old school. But what do you think? And by the way, Trenches, I heard you speak about Jam. I didn't know. I thought Jam was just some guy. You said he's kind of known as a killer. We're not saying he killed nobody, but you're saying that's his reputation. What do you think the likelihood is that he's cooperating? And what do you think the likelihood that maybe he recorded Durk and other people while they were discussing crimes?
Well, the likelihood of him doing it, man, he whether it's Quando Rondo incident or another incident, he told some,
How do you
all
know?
the
How
members,
do you know?
all the members said it that he told.
Oh, so that's word on the street.
Members, 300 members, they say he told.
Oh,
So I don't know it, but about the wire thing, his people hit me up and said that he wanted to get bonded out, and they don't know nothing about no wire, but he did make a threat towards Durk, like, if you want to come in, I'm talking about how you gonna play somebody who be putting in work and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And they took it as a threat, and that he told us. I don't know how he got mixed in with the Quando Rondo, but yeah, they say he told.
Wait, so are you saying that he made a threat towards Durk? Like basically saying, yo, I've been holding you down, because I heard you say something about like his baby mama called Durk for a lawyer. And Durk may have like brushed it off, and they're like, yo, you're not supposed to brush off my call when I need something. Like, I'm the guy who does the dirt for you.
That's facts. And them type of situations, you gotta look at it like you can't play everybody like no little kid. Everybody ain't C-Thang now. Everybody ain't the old block 6. You hear me? Like you got some real demons out there. Like nigga, you finna buy me out. You hear me? No matter what I did, or you gonna come in with me. Shit. Sometimes you gotta make them threats for niggas to jump off their couch and go send that bond money.
Oh wow. Hey,
you gotta feed the killers, man. If you participate.
So what was Lil Durk getting blackmailed? You know what I'm saying? And dude said he had enough and cut him off, and Buddy snitched on him. I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. That shit crazy though.
In the crime, bro, you gotta feed the killers, man. I'm telling you, bro. You gotta feed them all. You gotta feed them all.
Woody said the same thing, by the way. Woody said basically he was getting frustrated with Thug because, and it's the first time I've ever heard street dudes speak like this. They said, I'm not no crash out, and you're not going to just leave me in jail to rot while you're just having a time of your life, without, me feeling like I'm adequately, either cared for or whatever. That's kind of interesting. And by the way, Myron, I want you to hop in here.
Sure.
What does it look like, or what do you think it would look like?
Nah, what it is crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? If your man's doing good, bro, just do your little time. When you come out, you get to reap the benefits, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't Durk's fault that he kept getting jammed up. Mr. OTF jam. Goddamn, now you done fucked up, bro. You done fucked up. This is crazy. Even if he didn't do it, bro, the whole world thinks that he did. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing for one of these crazed out fans to do something. He gonna have to go to WISEC, whether he did it or not, bro. You know what I mean? Go ahead, get that surgery, fix this shit right here. Goddamn, Megamon head ass nigga.
If maybe a conversation, let's say this guy is working as a cooperator or some type of confidential, well, I guess I don't know if it's confidential informant or just snitch, whatever that is. But they say, hey, we need you to record a conversation with you and Durk, where Durk is telling you to do some illegal stuff. How would they do that? Would they do it with a traditional wire? Would they give him a cell phone, maybe like a pocket recorder? Like, how does that work at this point? Technology has changed, but like a wire just seems like very old school.
I should be sounding better now. Let me know. I turned down the power of the mic a bit. So chat, let me know on academic side if it's good with a 1. So, okay, let's address the first thing with the wire. Now, is it possible? Absolutely. I think that there's a good chance that they could have done a wire. But what I'm leaning more towards, is that, because when I read through the indictment, it's very obvious that they got this information from people after the crime had occurred, right? So I think co-conspirator 2, if you read the indictment, I think he was cooperating. And I think co-conspirator 3, who's a manager and had access to the credit cards, also cooperated. Because if you notice, they're not necessarily in the indictment, right? So so they're saying I sound worse. Hold on. I'll turn the volume a little bit.
I gotta say different, man, because I was confused about that, because number 3 sound like OTF DD. Number 3 sound like DD, because they saying that number 1 called number 3 and told him don't cash out none in my name with no cards, and he did it anyway. So I thought number 3 was DD, OTF DD.
So I'm a little bit in the middle of what both y'all are saying. So what Myron said about, he believes that a lot of this, corroboration of these conversations was afterwards. I agree, because maybe I've just watched too many movies, and obviously we have somebody who was a federal agent here before. Like, he could definitely tell us if they were monitoring a wired conversation of Durk saying, yo, go kill this guy tonight. I don't think the feds could just sit back and just let the murder happen, right?
Yeah. Let me kind of break this down. So it's clear to me, like, co-conspirator 2 was there when I was reading the indictment. He was there, and he saw every step of the way, right? And and he was involved in the shooting. So the fact that they were involved in the shooting and the FBI arrested him like 2 years later tells me that that guy committed the murder. The FBI was able to figure out he was involved, and then they said, okay, we know who the shooters are. I'm pretty confident that the FBI probably figured out who the shooters were within a few months. And then at that point, they're like, all right, how are we going to go ahead and get the guy that's the weakest so that we could go ahead and get a source and flip them. And I think they went ahead, flipped one of the guys that was involved in the shooting.
Mhm.
He cooperated, gave the information, and then bam, that's how they're able to get these other dudes indicted, because they had someone that was involved in the hit from the beginning all the way to the end. So that's what leads me to believe that they might not have even needed a wire, because they had someone that was there with the historical knowledge. Because
Why didn't they get him back then? You know what I'm saying? Like, why didn't they just come in and arrest him 2 years ago when Lil Pop died? Why would they wait till now? Something is missing. A piece to the puzzle is missing. I'm not sure though. I don't know. Let's keep listening.
if they had a wire, right, the murder would have never happened, guys. Keep that in mind. Like, the feds are not going to allow a murder to happen on their watch
Right.
as we're like listening
Yeah,
to.
they will. They will though. The feds will watch it. They will watch murder.
How is he gonna tell another federal agent that though? Like, come on, bro. Trenches, you don't know what you're talking about right now. Let the police talk.
murders.
You think so?
To get to a big fish, they will watch a murder. They'll let it happen. They'll sit there and watch it and record that motherfucker. They will.
Maybe in the 1980s, but not anymore. There's way too much liability. There's way too much issues. People could get sued and all that other stuff. Like, it's not like the movies. Like, if they know that a murder is gonna happen, they have to.
I hear you. I hear you, man. I hear you, man. Hey, but look, I went on the hit, bro. And on everything, the feds was trailing the people. Once we hit them up, the feds knew that I did it because they was trailing the people who I hit, which is the hobos.
Yo, I seen Academics. He be killing me with these looks, bro. He be playing stupid, but he knows everything that's going on, bro.
So I know for a fact that the feds will let it go.
Holy!
If that makes sense to you.
Wait. Do you think the feds knew you were gonna go do that, or they were just like,
Man, they ain't know I was gonna go and do it. They was watching dude though. They was watching his every move. Everywhere he went, they had a team trailing.
All right, hold on. All right, so that's a little bit different, right? So it appears that you're saying they were just doing surveillance and then you did some dumb shit, right? Now this is different. Where according to the affidavit, there was a conversation saying, "Yo, y'all are going to kill this guy at this time," which means there's a plan. And if they heard the plan, like I remember even when they locked up 6ix9ine, they couldn't let 6ix9ine go to that casino because they had heard on the wiretap that they were going to shoot him. So they had to act at that point. Otherwise, they were going to let 6ix9ine stay out a little bit longer. But as soon as they heard there was going to be gunshots fired, they had to act because there was a plan. Now, if they're surveilling you and you do some dumb shit, I don't know if they have a duty to kind of like jump in necessarily. But if you're planning on the phone and they're monitoring the phone, gets dicey, right?
If they're on surveillance and they know violence is imminent, bro, they're gonna absolutely jump in. And like the whole 6ix9ine thing that I told you about, like that, yeah, man. Like they heard Mel Murder and Jim Jones on the phone talking about we're gonna violate him, and they went to 6ix9ine and compromised.
That was crazy though. The fact that Jim Jones was never implicated in that crime, that was kind of fishy, you know what I'm saying? But hey, ain't no paperwork out, so no comment on that. But I mean, they got Mel Murder, but they left what's his face, Jim Jones alone. Whatever.
Compromise their investigation and tell them, look, there's a hit on your life. You know, the worst thing you could do is go up to like a target of the investigation and tell them, hey, we just got information that we got a hit on your life, because that compromises you doing a T3. It takes a lot of work to get a Title III up. So for you to sit there and kind of reveal your cards sucks. So trust me, like they don't want to have to reveal that they got this information. But the thing is this, the blowback, if they find out that you knew that this guy was marked for dead and he dies, bro, it's going to be a wrap on that agency, on the agents that were involved, all the way up to the director, man. Like the ATF Fast and the Furious got in trouble for this with letting guns walk into Mexico that ended up killing people. The ATF almost got disbanded for that shit, and that's just for letting guns walk that ended up killing people later on. So if you're on a wiretap and you hear people and people are going to die, like, bro, and they let it happen, it's an L. Maybe in the 1970s or 80s, kind of like, do that cowboy shit, but nowadays, can't do it, man. Stuff is too documented.
Okay, so I kind of agree with you that they're hearing this stuff in post. However, I believe, and now we're
had someone wired up. There's absolutely no way they have someone wired up and he did a hit and they watched it, and then they arrested him 2 years later, bro, or interviewed him 2 years later. Like what I think happened was they did the hit. The FBI found he got hit with another charge, or he had some kind of pressure on him. FBI came to him and said, "Look, you're looking at XYZ on this charge. We know you're involved in this murder. Come and work with us now. Come to the table, because the person that comes to the table first gets the best offer." And that's what happened. And that's why that one individual, co-conspirator 2, if I'm not mistaken, in the indictment, is there from every single step of the way. Also, keep in mind that they raided co-conspirator 3's house. I guarantee y'all, when they raided that house, he gave a statement as well.
Yeah, no. Listen, I think co-conspirator 3 is an assistant or somebody who doesn't necessarily come.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That makes the most sense. It's got to be, it's just got to be a regular person, man. It can't be one of the gang members or anything like that. Because, bro, from all these videos I've seen, Lil Durk showed nothing but love, bro. Showered these niggas with the best, nigga. I'm talking about, he gave them everything, bro. Nobody's holding no little 1,000, 2,000. They're all holding 50K or more, bro. It can't be one of the guys, bro. It just can't be. I refuse to believe that. We just gonna have to wait and see. But yeah, bro, I highly doubt it. It was basically what Myron is trying to say is that OTF Didi also snitched. You know what I mean? Do y'all believe that? I don't know, bro. I don't know. This is a sticky situation, y'all.
I'm from the streets or is criminal of nature.
That's why they had the credit card. It was some kind of person that again, like that does like maybe accounting or maybe an assistant, a manager, some bullshit like that. That's like more on the music business side, not on the street shit.
Okay, Trench's news. So I seen you kind of cut. You said there's another murder, which is FBG Cash's murder. You said those guys ain't get locked up, but they better be looking up and better get on the run. And now
they better run, man, like the pumped up kicks. You better run, outrun the feds. They better run, bro. I'm telling you. I tried to tell Durk to run. He would have been overseas, man, if he would listen to me.
No, you did. Hold on.
Brought up his name in Duck trial. I tried to.
No, you did.
You better run, man. Move off them lawyer brought your name up. I wasn't playing. The lawyers brought his name up.
Who? Wait. Break that down. Because you did say he should run, and I think people were just thinking you were just talking shit. But now it makes okay. How did his name come up? By the way, you were one of the people who were at the court. Matter of fact, you did a video where you walked into the federal courtroom. I don't know how you were alone, but I guess you were there, like probably prepping for the testimony you did, and you got somehow a time to record a video. How did you hear Durk's name? Break this down to me.
Hey, no, actually, I'm filming. You know, I'm talking about. I'm doing the series, so I was just filming at the time, but I was filming at a courtroom. That's like a federal courtroom, but I was just playing around with a skit. But in the courtroom, man, they brought up D-Thang and they brought up Durk, man. They said that they was the high-ranking gang members. That was BDs, and they said that that D-Thang had the one who called Muwop. He the one called Muwop when Teezy called. The guy who called on Duck, seen Duck downtown, he called D-Thang in the store, and D-Thang called it, Muwop. So D-Thang will be in jail right now.
Really?
He will be in jail right now. It's in the federal paperwork. He'll definitely be in. Ivon will be in jail right now, and Zell Money. All three of them will be in jail right now.
So basically, comparing it to that case with Dolph, Big Jook would be Durk's brother, D-Thang.
Yeah, he would be the same position Big Jook played.
Wow. So you heard this in court?
Yeah, it's in court. They asked about him in court. And Icebox got up there and told the OTF members came and picked up chains for King Von. Icebox testified.
Wait,
Damn.
the Icebox jeweler testified?
The Icebox jewelers testified, man.
No, you're lying now. You're lying.
That they came in there, Von dropped off 2,000, and another OTF member came and picked it up with 14K. I hope they got taxes. I hope they got taxes on that money, man. They coming, man. Y'all better run.
Wait, so why are you so confident that this FBG Cash murder thing is going to be included?
Oh, it is, man. I'm telling you, man, it is. It's gonna be included, man. You just let people fall, bro. This is how they operate, man. They let people fall, bro. And when you fall and fall and fall, then you're gonna have to call them. You're gonna have to call them for help because them are gonna be the only people who can help you. And then that's when it gets solved, man. When you don't go and get your brothers out of jail, when you leave your brothers with no commissary act, that's what happens, man.
Wait, did Dirk do that? Because I've always heard that Dirk is the guy who pays for all the lawyers, gets everybody right. And I've actually heard that accusation about Sosa, low key, not Dirk.
Hey, look. Dirk had got his favorites, man. Who he gonna pick, man? When you win the shit like that they in, you can't hide no favors, man. You gotta load up everybody's shit on the first of the month. You hear me? You can't just load up 2 gang membership, bro, and there's 40 motherfuckers who was warm with you. That's insane, man. That's insane, bro. Dirk's he was just supposed to take his money, him and India's kids, bro, and get some real police, man. That's his security, man.
Do you feel bad for Dirk at all?
I feel bad for his kids, man. As far as me feeling bad for Dirk, like shit, I wish I had 60 million. You wish you had, I mean, you probably got it, but
now got it. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me,
$40 million, man.
Trends, bro. But okay. Damn. All right, hold on. Now we know you're sympathetic for Duck because you testify pretty much on his back. Do you hate, like, anybody on the King Von side or Dirk himself, or are you just feeling like you're speaking what you believe is just the truth, despite who is offended? Because it feels like.
No, I ain't.
Go ahead.
I just one thing about me, man. I ain't got no favorite picks, bro. I love T-Roy and them. I love OD. I love them just like I love Duck. If somebody say something about their names, I go the same length that I go for Duck name. Because I really know these guys. Like, it's different with me. I know them. They slept in my house. You know what I'm saying? It's different when you sleep in a house with people and shit like that than just a person who on the internet that you met on the internet.
No, I get it. Holy
like, I watched them before the drill scene. I watched them when they was all cool, going to the same school. Then I watched them just split King Drive up and they was into it. I watched the whole thing unfold.
Wait, so when you heard the news, I wonder what you thought that Dirk got arrested.
When I heard the news that Dirk got arrested, I really knew it was coming. I really knew it was coming because that goddamn lawsuit came out and they put that motherfucking domino things that Dirk used as a. You remember when Dirk used this that mob style photo with the like he the mob boss, King Von, them the other bosses.
Yeah.
When they put that and ran that across the news screen, I say it's a RICO, it's an indictment coming. Somebody finna get indicted. That's when I knew they was finna get indicted. When they put in that lawsuit for Mama Duck. I say somebody about to get indicted, man.
Hey,
I knew it was coming after that.
Hey, Myron, so let me ask you about this murder for hire charge, which, I've Googled the statute, but here's the thing. It feels like, and I had a theory. I said, listen, the only way Dirk beats this, he got to beat it on some old school Vaughn-like shit. And that would be the witnesses got to come up missing. No witnesses. Because I don't think there's any, I don't think he's dumb enough to text somebody like, yo, pay him this for the murder. So there probably isn't any direct, like, putting him as the guy who paid for whatever happened, if that did happen. But what probably does, what probably is there, and even if there was payment, it'll probably be like, yo, yeah, I'm signing you. I would have probably signed you for $20K, but now I'm gonna just sign you for $70K. You know what that other $50K for? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so when it comes to that, it seems to me that he kind of like delegated that all to Grant, bro. Grant or one of seems to be like the main, because here's the thing: if you look at the indictment, Grant is the top guy in the indictment, right? I'm looking at it right now. Or where did you put it? Like, he's the main guy at the top of the title. It's like USA versus Grant et al. So that tells me that he was the main organizer and facilitator. Obviously, they didn't anticipate having to arrest Dirk so quickly after indicting them, but he was the main guy. So I think he was the leader organizer. He's going to get a lot of time for that, by the way, anytime you're identified as a leader organizer, because he was the one that facilitated everything, got the rental cards, had paid for shit with credit cards, got the guns, got the ski masks, and he probably was going to be in charge of getting the people paid that did the hit. So, yeah, Dirk obviously, did his best to distance himself from it, but he was a little too close for comfort.
Let me ask you one more follow-up question.
Sure.
So last night, and Churches, I don't know if you've seen this. So I had Brick Baby on last night. So Co-Conspirator 4 is a person who gave up the location. We've seen this.
Everybody was trying to say that Brick Baby was ratting and shit, bro. Anybody with common sense would know that Brick Baby don't got nothing to do with this case. He was just talking like every time Brick Baby's speaking, he's speaking for the streets. You know what I mean? I'm not saying my streets or anything, but he just in general, like he just talking about, hearsay. You know what I'm saying? Just regular he say, she say shit, bro. Shit that you hear, shit that your regular freaking 8th grader would know. You know what I mean? I never once believed the Brick Baby had anything to do with this. It was just a bad case of coincidence, dog.
In the Fulio case, that the person who was tracking and trailing and also sending locations, they kind of get the same murder charge. How is Co-Conspirator 4, who gave up the location that really set all this stuff in motion, how come they're only listed as Co-Conspirator 4? How are they not charged? How are they not indicted? Could it be a situation where they're like, yo, listen, I didn't know what was really going on, so I'm gonna just tell, and maybe the government gives them a break? What do you think is happening there? Myron?
You want me to go first?
Oh, I have Myron go first, and then I.
All right, go ahead, Myron.
Yeah. So sorry, I was talking with Mo, trying to fix my audio. Your audio should be good now on your side, right? Should be good on your chat now.
It's a little
Chat,
better.
How does it sound?
Give me ones. It should be good. Hopefully, I think I fixed it. But sorry,
I ain't gonna lie, man. It's like you talking through a potato.
potato. God damn. Well, my guy said,
Honestly, he sounds fine to me. Pause.
No. You know what it is that so whatever outputs, I think you're going through the board that they have set up for the podcast. It's so amplified that when it's hitting Discord, like no matter how much we turn you up or turn you down, it's peaked. So like the audio is damn near destroyed. That's what happens. So it's like if you're talking within a normal range and it doesn't get destroyed, now people could turn you up and down, whatever. But like your voice just sounds like it's peaked, and when it's peaked, it cuts low end and high end just to keep it at the peak level.
Yeah, I just powered it down a little bit just now. But sorry, your question was with the murder for hire. What was it one more time, Dak? I'm sorry.
Wait, what did I ask? That?
Something about murder for hire with the statute.
Why is the Co-Conspirator 4 not in jail?
Oh yeah, Co-Conspirator 4. What do you think? Because we all know, like Co-Conspirator 3, we think they flipped. If I'm booking flights and I know that I'm booking flights for a murder, of course I'm telling, right? I'm the assistant. Cool. Yeah. Co-Conspirator 2, I think they're probably gonna tell, but they probably got caught. They're the trigger person. You know, their thing is, hey, listen, I know y'all got me with a trigger person. I'm probably gonna go get 20 to 25, but listen, I was just carrying out a job. Co-Conspirator 4 gave the drop and basically was the reason why all of this happened. I think they're going to cooperate as well, but what do you think about them and what deal could they strike?
The thing is that, so the way it works with the feds, right, when it comes to getting deals and everything else, is you got to be in a good position where you have someone above you to give, but you're not too high up where it doesn't make sense to give you a deal. So like if we look at like the Diddy case, right? Diddy is the file title. He's the top guy. So he'd have to give someone of enormous, affluence and wealth and status to be able to get himself out of the situation that he's in. So what it really comes down to is you got to be in a good position where you're in the middle of the organization, knowledge on what's going on above you, and then also some knowledge of what's going on above you. I hate to use this example, but for the audience that might not be familiar, I always use 6ix9ine as a perfect example of this. Since he was a financier, he wasn't necessarily a top verified gang member, but he was rubbing elbows with all of them because he was a financier, he was the rapper, he was clout. So he was rubbing elbows with Mel Murder and all the high-ranking guys. But at the same time, he had enough status to tell people like Kuda, hey, go shoot at Chief Keef. and he was able to go ahead and get the people above him and the people below him because he was privy to all facets of the criminal organization based on his in his position as a financier. And typically the people that deal with the money hurt you the most when they're informants because they know where the money's going, so they know who the higher up guys go. The higher up guys are, because the higher up guys, you always tie them with the money 9 out of 10 times, which is why I think Conspirator 3, right, the person that booked everything, etc., that has access to the books, etc., that person is going to be very dangerous as a cooperator.
Why?
Conspirator 2 was there at the shooting and saw what was going down. So though that person's probably going to get a higher sentence because they were involved directly in the murder, they're going to get way less time than the other people. But you were going to ask something, Hack?
No. The reason I said why is that so I'm thinking about Dirk. Like, obviously, like, people are gonna go to jail. We get that. But if I'm Dirk, the only person that puts me in jail is not number 3. I could argue a good point to say, yo,
number 3 is the coordinator, man. He knows everything, the ins and outs of everything, bro. But let's see what academics talking about.
Oh, number 3, yo. I was going to do a podcast. By the way, he shot a podcast the day before that happened. Hey, I was
trying to figure that out.
Say again?
Who did you try to shoot it with?
We don't know. I've looked like it's a podcast that didn't come out. Somebody told me that it's more like a biographical piece that was done either by Spotify. I'm still looking for it. Regardless, for 3 can't say, oh, unless that person has a message where you said, hey, I'm booking this for a murder, which you would never tell 3. That's a civilian. You're a street dude. The only person that I feel could put him in jail, and by the way, this is granted like 5. So we're saying Didi's not snitching. We're saying Kevon Grant, Vonnie's not snitching. We're saying Boogie's not snitching. We're saying the driver, Asa Houston's not snitching. If everybody doesn't snitch and we're now going to the co-conspirators, co-conspirator 1 is Dirk. Co-conspirator 2 is a shooter. He could try to save himself on some Dolph shit where the shooter tells on everybody else.
Look, man, everybody's done for. It don't matter who snitches what. Everybody's going to have to do some time. We're forgetting the fact that somebody died. You know what I mean? It's over with. It's over with for these dogs. God damn. OTF Jam, OTF YG Fatso. Okay.
Shooting and killing and all type of stuff like that, right? So with them saying that, like I say, this just puts Dirk in a much more trickier, stickier situation because he's gonna need his whole crew, the whole OTF, to stay solid when we already know that OTF Jam ain't a solid person at all. Actually, a viral photo just came out of OTF Jam inside of the interrogation room. And you should be able to sit on this side of the screen or on that side of the screen. Buddy inside the interrogation room got his Pepsi right here. You know what I'm talking about? Got his McDonald's right now. And actually, you can see
give me a second.
McDonald's
Changing battery.
giving away wings for a little while, right? So at this time, this must have been a time where they was doing a trial run with the wings. So listen, man, they got OTF Jam inside the interrogation room. What would you like to eat today, sir? He looked at him, man, I'm really feeling some McDonald's or something. If y'all give me a little old McDonald's, I'll take that because, you know, I know something on Dirk. I tell you, I know something on Dirk, and I can help y'all out. If y'all could just help me out with my case too, well, let us know what you know, Mr. Jam. Listen, this is all I know. I ain't going to tell you too much, but listen, Dirk is out here put hits on everybody. And I don't just put hits on everybody. I'm talking about Dirk. Listen, man, he's his artist, Fatso. Yeah, he got him doing things. He got this happening, that. Listen, bro. OTF Jam gonna tell it all. As you can see by the picture that I'm sure y'all saw on the screen or still seeing on the screen, that Buddy is down to tell and snitch on everything possible that he potentially can. Right now, with all of that being said, let me finish reading it. Actually, it says Kwame does take its role after all. The feds are after Lil Durk. If one has snitched, if one of the guys has snitched, Lil Durk has no chance beating his body. He'll get the needle for sure. That's just a post as they put it. Listen, man, Buddy got paper, Buddy got money, and lawyers will do the talking. However, they do say whenever it's something against the feds or when a lawyer has to go against the feds, that is, there's no point of even having a lawyer. Well, I don't say no point of having a lawyer, but it's hard to beat it. But you got to remember, NBA Youngboy beat the feds one time. Now he's got another Fed case that's actually coming up. Yes, of course, he caught a whole nother case while he was out, with the whole Dr. Youngboy thing where he was, getting the prescriptions and stuff like that. However, who knows, bro, how this is going to turn out. Yes, it's looking terrible for Lil Durk. It's looking like Lil Durk is going to for sure have to do some time. But who knows, bro, maybe the rest of the crew will stay solid. I'm talking about your OTF Jam's broken and told, right? But maybe the other ones won't. Now, I will say OTF, the YFG Fatso, his 17-year-old artist, he's got, the fact that he's 17, I'm trying to think about it. If he was to get arrested and he was to get charges, how long would it be until he actually gets out, right?
Let's see. Lil Durk, 17-year-old artist, YFG Fatso, was picked up. YFG Fatso was arrested. He is the shooter that was unidentified last week when 4 of the 5 OTF associates were incarcerated. Karma does take its role after all. The feds are after Lil Durk. If one has snitched, Durk has no chance of beating his body. He'll get the needle for sure. I don't know, man. Do y'all think that everybody gonna keep it solid in 2024?
I think those are details we actually won't know until like the court proceedings happens. If they don't do any type of, I don't want to say bailing out, but any type of plea deals, right? We know the whole YSL all took plea deals, right? A YF and Lucha crew, I don't think they all took plea deals, but the whole YSL and them plea deal, 30-year plea deals. And then they have to get on the stand and still snitch. So we're going to see how solid this OTF crew is, right? I will tell you this. There's some OTF members that's outside of the case that ain't been called and like that. And they on Instagram popping their stuff at them people that done snitch, right? That's the reason we know who the rats are, right?
Yo, this right here is gonna be worse than what Young Thug got going on. See, it's looking like Young Thug gonna come out. I don't know. I ain't been following it too much, but it's looking like this is light at the end of that tunnel. I've heard something about a mistrial going on. You know what I mean? But man, yo, Durk, bro, they smoking your boots, bro.
Because they pretty much said, hey, this is the person that's snitching. And then now to that picture of OTF Jam.
They always used to be talking about smoking certain rappers, smoking on Tupac, man. They finna smoke on Durk, bro. This shit crazy, and it's not funny.
That came out of him snitching. There's no way around it, right? There's no way to say, hey, this is the guy that wasn't snitching, or this is the guy that he can't. There's no defense to it, right? Buddy in there eating Pepsi, eating chicken wings from McDonald's. He was willing to snitch so much to the point to where they gave this dude chicken wings at a McDonald's, and we know McDonald's.
I don't know, bro. I don't know about all that. Let's see. Got Drake's lawyer. What the fuck? It's a video I just seen. Let's see.
After her premature baby was diagnosed with necrosis. Okay, so it's time to talk about this legal trouble that's now facing Grammy Award-winning rap artist Lil Durk, because he was arrested in Florida and charged with being part of a murder conspiracy that crisscrossed the country. Prosecutors allege that the rapper ordered a hit from Chicago on a man in Los Angeles. So it's a little bit of a convoluted story, but we're going to try to make sense of it for you. We have 32-year-old Lil Durk, whose real name is Dirk Banks. He started his rise to fame in 2010 when he started a rap collective called Only the Family, or OTF. His most well-known songs are All My Life with J. Cole, Broadway Girls with Morgan Wallen. His featured part in Drake's Laugh Now, Cry Later has really brought him up to attention. But last week, U.S. Marshals had stopped Banks from leaving the country at a Florida airport and booked him into the Broward County Jail. He had been indicted on a charge of conspiracy to use interstate facilities to commit murder for hire, resulting in death. He's also been hit with weapons charges, too. These are federal charges, by the way. Very, very serious charges. We'll talk.
See, I didn't know about the weapons charge.
Talk more about it. But we've gotten our hands on an affidavit from an FBI agent who was investigating Banks' connection to what was this brazen shooting at an LA gas station. And we also have the indictment from the Central District of California. So we're going to be taking information from both documents. And now, because the court documents refer to the people involved in this case by their birth names, we're going to do this. And we also
Grant. Okay, he's the first one, aka Cuz and Vonnie. Dontrell. Okay. Flocka, Brown Eyes, and Boogie. Sheesh. All right. Murder for hire. Okay. She's machine guns, possession of such firearms, and furtherance of a crime or violence resulting in death. Damn.
Also have the indictment from the Central District of California. So we're going to be taking information from both documents. And now, because the court documents refer to the people involved in this case by their birth names, we're going to do the same. We'll talk about that in a second. But to get into this, I want to bring in celebrity defense attorney, friend of the show, Bradford Cohen, to talk more about this. Bradford, thanks so much for coming on. Really appreciate it. We have another rap star taken into custody on some pretty serious charges, very different than the Sean Combs case, which we've been talking so much about. Just
This is wild. This is wild. Yeah, give me a second, though. I gotta do something real quick while we at it. I'm gonna play some of my music so I can go handle it. It should take me only about a few minutes. Let's see. Yeah, this perfect song.
Flow. You know. Fourth quarter. Fourth and inches. Time to get it. Brought pressure to these fuck niggas. I don't trust nobody. I don't trust nobody. I don't trust nobody. I don't trust nobody. You isn't nobody. Your bitch, you got nobody. You claiming you catching bodies, but I don't trust nobody. 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 You isn't nobody. Your bitch, you got nobody. You claiming you catching bodies, but I don't trust nobody. I might just get rich and leave this my bitch. I don't trust nobody, I don't trust shit. Your bitch on my dick and I tell her trust this. I couldn't go out like easy, cousin. I really was buzzing. I'm ready to tour for the 1,000. I'm ready for war like a Muslim. I need me a bracket, my own separate column. Bag full of cash to get back at your karma. I'm talking about back accounts, commas and commas. Enough to say fuck it, plus sex on some gammas. I would have been trash if you spoke proper grammar. Unless you can offer a measure, a manner. That bitch better come with a mate with some manners. Shoot it like dirt, this ain't what you wanna. Keep fucking with me and your head is a gunner. That's worth to my grandma, cause ever she let me, I swear. I don't trust nobody. I don't trust nobody. I don't trust nobody. I don't trust nobody. You isn't nobody. Your bitch, you got nobody. You claiming you catching bodies, but I don't trust nobody. 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 You isn't nobody. Your bitch, you got nobody. You claiming you catching bodies, but I don't trust nobody. I had to be stupid, from that with the truth is. Niggas be hating, be acting like Judas. Man, I be shining, be volleying like Buddhist. I see through the smoke, I love acting clueless. Niggas be back cause my bitch is the cutest. I did want to do this, but you made me do this. If they ask about you, say I don't know who do this. You cannot comprehend me, way too exclusive. I'm a Ferrari, you more like a hoopty. Keep playing with Africans, looks like a goofy. I combo the two piece, it could be 101, a group full of groupies. Maybe the man cause my wrist looking coolie. Maybe the man I be dabbing in Fuji. Maybe the man I keep asking. Fuck nigga, bitch, nigga, hold this is Louis. Now, I don't trust nobody. I don't trust nobody. I don't trust nobody. I don't trust nobody. You isn't nobody. Your bitch, you got nobody. You claiming you catching bodies, but I don't trust nobody. Everything changed since back in the day. I ain't not broken every day. Everything changed since back in the day. Everything changed since back in the day. This is memorable day. Everything changed since back in the day. When I stay with the K, my mama won't give a fuck what you say. Had a haters. Funny they had to my niggas. I heard now they rockin' it better. But mama ain't racing a quitter now. This is memorable day. Every day changed since back in the day. Hey. When I stay with the K, mama would don't give a fuck what you say. Had to look out for haters. Funny they had to my niggas. I heard now they rockin' it better. But mama ain't racing a quitter now. Thank God for my blessing. Whole lot of money, less stressing. I'm stretching the word like it's fitness. All of my team gotta eat, got my witness. A minute to get it, it was my decision to get on top. This state they be hissing, snitch they be snitching. To listen, they gotta stop. I don't trust nobody, no, not a soul. They say keep enemy close. What a wise man told. If it's up to me, I break his nose. Dumb bitch, you gotta go. This game here ain't for hoes. Camera, lights, action, pose, yeah. This is a memorable day. Everything changed since back in the day. Hey. When I stay with the K, mama would don't give a fuck what you say. Had to look out for haters. Funny they had to my niggas. I heard now they rockin' it better. But mama ain't racing a quitter now. This is a memorable day. Everything changed since back in the day. Hey. When I stay with the K, mama would don't give a fuck what you say. Had to look out for haters. Funny they had to my niggas. I heard now they rockin' it better. But mama ain't racing a quitter now. I die for my nigga. I would've lied for my nigga. I ride for my nigga. I would've slide for my nigga. I fight for my nigga. I would've run for my nigga. I die for my nigga. I would've fight on a nigga. Life changed, I got a different approach. Bell rang, got Pico with a toast. The job boys out, look who having the most. And little old me stacking up for a ghost. Put around Tyler would carry the most. Dead president, I'll be talking to ghosts. Blocks of the packs, I just sit to the post. I seal mouth closed, I'm just stuck to the code. This is a memorable day. Everything changed since back in the day. Hey. When I stay with the K, mama would don't give a fuck what you say. Had to look out for haters. Funny they had to my niggas. I heard now they rockin' it better. But mama ain't racing a quitter now. This is a memorable day. Everything changed since back in the day. Hey. When I stay with the K, mama would don't give a fuck what you say. Had to look out for haters. Funny they had to my niggas. I heard now they rockin' it better. But mama ain't racing a quitter.
Yes, sir. Back to work.
About just what are your initial thoughts on the indictment, the affidavit, these initial documents, and the initial allegations alleged by prosecutors?
So I think that when we look at the indictment itself, what's so interesting is, you know, and this happens quite often. They don't put all and everything that they have in the indictment because they don't have to, right? Either less is more for an assistant U.S. attorney or the U.S. attorney's office. And in this case, I think that's what they did. They gave them enough to know that they know what's going on, but not enough to know everything that's going on. I think obviously there's been some rumors that there's been a snitch among his group that has been wearing a wire for some time. And if that's the case, it's going to be a very difficult case for everyone involved, depending on how much talking there was going on. What I thought was interesting with the indictment is, you know, a lot of things around Dirk basically revolve around funding that he paid for airport, he paid for flights, he paid for hotels, he paid for car rentals, all these things that they utilized in this, you know, quote unquote murder for hire plot. So that's really where they're tying him in right now. But I think there's going to be more to come. And I think that there's going to be individuals that either will flip or that have already flipped, or there's going to be someone very close to him that was wearing a wire that would be willing to testify as to his involvement. Because his involvement right now is kind of tangentially involved,
right? Where
he's the funder, but there's no direct allegation that he said, hey, this is what I want done. There's an allegation that he spoke in code and he could have said this and all these different things, but there's no allegation that says, hey, this is what he said and this is what was going to happen.
And to be clear, when we're talking about this, obviously there are multiple people involved. You can't have a conspiracy unless there are several people involved, especially something like this. Sure. So although Banks might be the most famous of the names that are called out in the indictment, he's not the only one. I'm going to list them out. In the indictment, we have Kevon London Grant, We have DeAndre Dontrell Wilson. We have Keith Jones, David Brian Lindsay, and Asa Houston. And the indictment also names 5 co-conspirators, with Banks being one of them. In the indictment, he's referred to by his initials DB, or co-conspirator 1. So here's a little bit of background on this case. And it really starts in 2020, because that is when Banks was with his friend and fellow Chicago rapper King Von at an Atlanta nightclub. And Von had apparently got into a fight with a Georgia rapper known as Quando Rondo. A friend of Rondo's allegedly pulled out a gun and shot King Von, killing him. Now, authorities say that Banks and his rap collective, OTF, the one that I mentioned, they wanted retribution. They wanted payback. So he allegedly made it known that he would pay a bounty for anyone who killed Rondo, who's, by the way, his real name is Tyquan Bowman. Now, in the court documents, he's named as TB. I know there's a lot of different names here, but stick with me. We're going to try to make sense of this. So investigators say that in 2022, so this is 2 years after that Atlanta shooting of King Von, a plan came together to kill Bowman. The criminal complaint that was filed against Banks includes an affidavit from an FBI agent, and she gives her summary of probable cause. The affidavit reads in part, quote, Banks is the leader of the Chicago-based rap collective known as Only the Family, or OTF. In addition to OTF's status as a rap collective, I know based on the investigation that OTF also acts as an association, in fact, of individuals who engage in violence, including murder and assault, at the direction of Banks and to maintain their status in OTF. For example, based on evidence collected during the investigation, including the interview of one of witnesses, I know that Banks put a monetary bounty out for an individual with whom Banks was feuding named TB.
Based on evidence collected during the investigation, including the interview of witness, number one, I know that Banks put a monetary bounty out for an individual with whom Banks was feuding with named Tyquan Bowman, which is Quando Rondo. Damn, buddy really has stitches in the circle. It's over. It's over, y'all. It's over.
And then there's a footnote at the bottom of that page that reads, due to serious safety concerns, this affidavit does not provide the identity of these witnesses. Based on the FBI's investigation, I know that witnesses and or their family members have already received threats and or have been contacted in what appears to be attempts to influence their participation in this investigation. What do you make of that, Bradford?
So it's basic. You know, like a lot of these allegations, you can almost take each one of these and put them into every case that we've seen as of late, where witnesses are either contacted or witnesses are offered a monetary amount not to testify. And sometimes that comes with a civil case. You know, like if there's a civil matter that's outstanding, they might say, hey, listen, there's a civil matter that you could have, and we're going to give you a settlement of XYZ. The feds automatically take that as you're buying off a witness. So it just depends on the facts of those circumstances. Like I've seen it many times where the feds read into it differently than you would if you just read it yourself, where people are trying to be influenced. A friend of a friend might contact you and say like, hey, listen, this isn't a good idea to be a witness in a federal case. The feds take that as, oh, hey, this is, you know, Bob Smith influencing this witness because he's friends with this person who's friends with that person. A lot of times that doesn't shake out the way that they put it in the indictment. And they put that in the indictment specifically for bond purposes, right? So when you go in for bond, they say, hey, listen, this guy's trying to influence everybody. And here's all these things. But when you actually get into the case, sometimes those things don't shake out. And then it's already too late because you already moved for bond and you didn't get bond.
That's the same thing that's happening with Sean Combs. I mean, well, that's a little different because he's not charged specifically with obstruction, but it's part of the racketeering count. I read this indictment. I didn't see anything that Lil Durk is charged specifically with obstruction or witness tampering. It's more the conspiracy. There's also federal weapons charges. So does that give you pause too that he's not? I mean, again, maybe I'm wrong, that he wasn't directly charged with anything like witness tampering, obstruction.
Yeah, it always gives me pause. Whenever the feds throw an indictment in, it gives me pause right away because a lot of times you'll see in the indictment, there's a lot of accusations in the indictment that when you start getting into it and it starts kind of flushing out the facts, they stretch what could be a basic fact, they stretch it into something that it's not.
You know what, man? I'm going to end it for the day. This is just a research show, but I would like to continue this the same exact video tomorrow. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. It's your boy Louis, man, and I'm out. Peace.